Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to Joe's Retro World. Today we have something special. This right here, everybody, is a non-TMSS, two S's, Sega Genesis Model 1. Now, what that means is this is a region-free Sega Genesis. This will be able to play Japanese and American games without doing anything special to it, without having to worry that it's not going to play. Yeah, I can get a ROM, Mega EverDrive and be able to play. But if I was to use an original Japanese cart in this, it would not play. If it was the, regular TMS version that came out in the United States. And so this wasn't made for very long. I believe it was maybe 6 months to a year before Sega Genesis actually switched it out. And one way you can always tell was from the serial number. That was the best way to do it. And as you can see here, I have an identical one, which is, this is mine that I had before. And as you can see, it looks brand new from where I cleaned it up and everything. But if you turn it over, the important part is right here, this serial number, which is FCCID, which is FJ8 USA Sega. And this is the one that is region locked. It has the TMSS prompt when you turn it on, saying that it was copyrighted in Sega USA. Okay, protected, whatever. But this one right here that I got for $5 off of Mercari app plus $10 shipping, so it's not pure bad. Actually works. I tested it out and it works perfectly. Everything works on it. Reset button, power, everything. If you turn it upside down and look at the FCC ID, you can see that it says FJ846E USA Sega. And just because of this little difference right here, it makes a huge difference now. Because I have a rare Sega Genesis, sought after Model 1 high definition graphics Sega Genesis. Yes, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show you how to clean this up. And then we're going to show some gameplay real quick at the end. But we're going to make this quick. And so I just want to let y'all know that we're going to be using some alcohol for cleaning the inside electrical board. Soap and water for all the outside with a toothbrush and Q-tips. Okay, that way I can polish it off real good detail. But that's basically it. I don't use nothing special. Then to finish it off, we're going to use some Pledge furniture polish just to help make it shine a little bit and make it look brand new. We're going to make this one here that you can tell is dirty and scuffed, and we're going to make it look like this one. Okay, we're going to make it look beautiful. And some people say that you can tell the difference by the ports in the back. And yeah, you can tell a lot just from these ports back here. You can tell whether or not you have a good one that has great sound. Because if you're missing the EXT port to where it's not even there, and then it just closed off, but it still has this covered in plastic, then you got a good Model 1. But if it's completely gone and it's not even showing to where this even existed at one time, and it just shows these ports coming out, then you have the okay Model 1. That's what a lot of people are going to say. So yeah, y'all. I'm very excited to do this restoration of this Sega Genesis Model 1 non-TMSS. Y'all really ain't understanding. Go out there and Google it. Go on eBay and check it out. So let's get ready. Let's start fixing this baby up, y'all. The first thing we're gonna do is go under here and remove these screws. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is remove this side. Oh man, this is really on there. Oh man, that is on there. All right, y'all. Let me take this off of camera. Try to open her up without breaking it. Man, that's turning out to be a little difficult because it looks like what's actually welded in there, kind of. You can see, sort of look like someone glued it in. So let me pause it and check it out. Okay, I figure I'll just go ahead and remove it, just like this first. One screw, 2 screws, 3 screws, 4, 5. Okay, 6 screws there. This top should pull up. All right, right here, this is the LED light indicator that it's on. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. All right, gonna need to pry this up real quick with a little help from my toolbox here. All right, let's get this out. And I need a new tool set because I lost a bit. What is wrong with this? Doesn't want to come out, y'all. She's in there, man. All right, y'all. I don't want to break this, so let me do this off camera real quick. Okay, y'all. So apparently this one doesn't come off. It's this one that comes off. All right, here for the top comes off. So the way you do it is you pull these wires that are connected to the bottom of the LED straight up, and then you pull it up like this. Okay, comes up just like that, and then to go put them back in, you have to push these little LED prongs back into this plastic piece, and it goes right into the hose. Just remember, red is gonna be this direction toward the left. So I'm not gonna take this apart. I'm just gonna go and wash it in the sink with hot soapy water and see how clean it'll come out, okay? With a good toothbrush. And I actually got this brush, painter's brush over here, which is actually pretty good to get in there too. And it's soft and it ain't gonna scratch my plastic up and everything. And then I use the toothbrush to get into these finer pieces of little Q-tips to get into detail work, okay? Into here and stuff. But yeah, the reset button pops out. Squeeze the little tabs in. Be gentle not to break it. And push it out. Just like that. Okay, so reset button comes out. We can wash that. What about the power button? Nope. Power button is glued in, so we're going to leave that there. Same thing with the volume button. Those stay in there, so that's okay. I can take this apart, but I don't want to. I don't need to. I just use a toothbrush and everything, just scrub in there real good. Okay, so let's set this to the side. All right. Now, we're going to go over here. We're going to start removing this heat shield. So, and what you can always do is you can always lay your screws on a piece of paper of where they came out of, or like me, actually lay it next to the spot where you took it out of. Okay, there's another one right here. All right, let's see. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take this screw out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like that was 5. That should be it. 5, maybe 6, 7. All right, let me take those out. Okay, y'all. So right now that I'm in here, as you can see, there's a screw right here. It looked like someone already was in here and tried to take something or did something to it. So I don't know what they did to this one, but this screw is not inserted all the way. Now, for it to come from the factory like that, that'll be super rare. So pretty sure somebody just tried to get in here into the system to do something, but we'll find out. We'll find out once I open it. Alright, all the screws are out. I can just lift this up by gently lifting it up. So, that's pretty clean. I don't need to clean it too much, but yeah, you can see someone's fingerprints, y'all. This is actually somebody's fingerprint. So somebody was in here. I don't know for what, though. Don't know for what. Now, let's look at this board. Looks pretty clean and perfect to me. I actually don't see nothing in here that would alarm me to anything. I don't know if maybe some capacitors would change out or anything. No, I don't see nothing special, y'all. So I don't know what they were doing in here. Doesn't look like anything's damaged or modded, at least from this angle. Okay, so let's continue just taking it apart, disassembling it. Right here I have the power cord, and I believe I have 3 screws back here to remove. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's pick the headphone jack up. There's a screw here. Okay, so we're gonna set that right there by itself. Okay. So that looks like that's it. Anything else holding it down? I don't think nothing else is holding it down, y'all. Oh, yeah, these screws. I forgot. Okay. Let's take that up and I'll put that over here. All right. Okay, so there's the motherboard. And I still don't see. Maybe here. Does it look like maybe they changed the capacitors or switch? I think they switched to something. I don't know. I don't see nothing, y'all, too much. So, let me see. I have to open up another board just to check this one out. You see, there's a difference. I have to open up another one and to see where that one's soldered to see if maybe it did something. I'm thinking they changed the capacitors. There's a few capacitors that look different. Let me see. This one here kind of looks different. These here, but I'm not sure. This, yeah, I think they did a capacitor change to this. Somebody at one time changed capacitors here, I think. Because this is some pretty homebrew soldering. Even over here, you can see how ugly this is. I don't know if this is from the factory. But, hey, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up with alcohol. Maybe a few connectors back here. Clean it up, blow it out, dust it off. Clean my on and off switch with some alcohol. I'm gonna spray it in there with a spray bottle. Makes it easier to get that alcohol in there. I don't know. It looked like these capacitors were changed. I wish I knew. Oh well, we'll figure out the mystery later. All right, let's go and get this stuff cleaned up in the tub, y'all. The RF shield just comes right up. There's nothing else. That's all you need. That's all the screws. All right, so let's go wash it in the sink with hot soapy water, and then put it all back together after I clean the board too. Let's do the magic of video editing. Okay, so I got everything clean, and I had to clean this a couple of times because I had got some alcohol, sprayed it, scrubbed it, and then there's like some dirt that was building up, so then I had to carefully turn it sideways, spray some more alcohol, let it rinse off, and then the alcohol left a little white residue, so I went back and rinsed it again, and then wiped it all down and blew it out, and then put it in the front of a fan to dry for about 15 minutes, just to make sure that it was completely, clean and dry. So I did all the eggs in the little ports right there, got it all clean too. Okay, and I did the shell. Got the shell. Trying to make it as clean as I could. Use some pledge. I'm trying to use as little as I can, but I did go through and wipe everything down, trying to make it look as clean as I could possibly get. Got the back cleaned up. Okay. So it's time to put it all back together. Okay. I might switch the top. I'm not sure, because it does have some scratches and stuff, and my other Genesis actually looks a little cleaner, so technically I can keep the bottom and then just switch the top and still have a legit TMS Sega Genesis, Model 1 to correct everything. So I'm going to put the heat shield back. Alrighty. And then put my board. Insert the back first. Drop it down. Oh yeah, I forgot about the control ports. Okay, everything's there. Alright, so let me put this all back together real quick. Okay, so I put this screw, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put those in first. Okay. Put my air jack piece back here. And then my heat shield should just fall down like this. First one will be this silver one right here. Okay, now I can proceed to put all these little black ones all the way around in the locations that I basically marked. Okay. Okay, so I put the screws in. That hold the heat shield. 1 up here, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. So those hold about the heat shield down plus the silver one, and then remaining will just be my 6 that hold the shell on. And this right here will go just like this for the power adapter. This goes tucked in there. This will be clipped on to, of course, the top shell. Can you remember the red string goes to the left? Okay. And so the way you do it is you have to thread it through. See these little holes over here? You have to thread these 2 wires in there. So you put the longest one first, which is the positive always for the LED lights. The longer electrode wire coming out is always the positive. Okay, just so you can know. Line the holes, which is kind of difficult, and then just push them down. Okay, go past that bend. Just be careful not to bend the LED wires like I just did now. So be careful not to do that. All right, and then you can just turn these sideways like that. Okay. All right, now I want to switch this top with that other one. I gotta line the buttons. See, it's off, and then it's all the way down. So all the way down to the right. You don't force it. You don't want to break nothing. Okay. All right. There. Looking good. All right. Nice, beautiful restoration of non-TMSS Sega Genesis. So let's go ahead and power up the old one I have, which is up here. I have it over here. There's that player that I use. And it's hooked up to my TV already with a Mega EverDrive X7. And you'll be able to see what a TMSS, region lock Sega Genesis looks like when you turn it on. Okay, so let me set the camera up without making all this noise, and so y'all can see. Okay, so let me turn on the Sega, and you greet it with that. Produced by or under the license of Sega USA, right? Okay, so let's put my non-TMSS one on and show you how it boots up. And here is the other. Just go straight to the game. You don't have to worry about seeing that region, copyright region locked. So yeah, y'all. Okay, that was successful right there. I love that. Might as well show you a little gameplay. I'll show you a special game. What's great about these ROMs is that you're able to get stuff that other people don't get, like this. Color enhancement. Streets of Rage 2. Altered color style. This is beautiful, y'all. I'm going to show you this quick. Oh. Live TV. You gotta love Streets of Rage, y'all. Okay, y'all. I appreciate this. I hope you like this video. If you do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, peace and much love from Joe's Retro World.